Hey everybody, welcome in. Again. I don't think I'm ever going to be good at this, Patrick. Can you hear me? You can hear me? I can't hear you. Oh, I can't hear you at all. Says here. Okay. Try that again. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
How about now?
Oh, now I can hear you.
Bingo.
We get it.
Mute button.
Mute button. Mine was the cord to my little wireless thing. I had shut it in the drawer, I think, when I don't know what happened. We were watching Legends main event, a Legends main event from Twin Falls, and then the internet went down and said I was unconnected.
Great.
Pretty bad. Even the internet knows I'm disconnected from the world. Oh well. That video is on our YouTube channel right now.
Yeah, you can watch that race in its entirety. If you've seen this show before, count on technology screwing us one way or the other.
No, I even had time. I had it all set. I had the video up. I had time to go get a Pepsi and some Tutti Fruities for dinner.
Oh, hey, look, here's what I stole these from Bo, like sour gummy worms or something.
Ooh, you borrowed them from him.
Yeah, he's in his bed, so.
He's sleeping. He's good.
Yeah.
So we want to welcome everybody again. Yeah, we had like 10 or 15 people watching a Legends race, and we just shut it off right in the middle. 10 to go. That's the last thing I heard.
Hey, feel free to join in on this show. It's an interactive deal. Go ahead. I don't care if you're watching Facebook, YouTube, wherever. Comment. If you're on our super secret phone club list and got a phone call earlier, let me know. I got one. I'm in the club.
Yeah. Tell us if you heard it. And if Shane Prince is there. Yeah, Shane, we are eating healthy tonight. Gummy worms, Tutti Fruities, and Pepsi. That's how we keep these summer bodies, right?
Can you hear
I
me?
lost you again. There.
Just don't tell Joe Daly what we're eating, okay?
No. Joe's too busy pumping iron right now. He's not going to know that we're eating healthy.
Yeah.
Jeremy's in the house.
What's up, Jeremy?
Sam Breach got a phone call today. So
listen, this is a technology that we're going to try and use to help remind people that maybe are interested in our show that the show is going to go on. So going forward, it might be a text message. That's a little bit easier, so you don't have to worry about answering a phone call. Maybe you're at work or wherever. I also, great Mike Jones. He was in that race.
Yes, we were just talking about him, and then the internet went down. It's on YouTube, Mike. Go to our YouTube channel. You can watch your race.
Yes, great job, Mike. About the technology, it's kind of dangerous to give to a guy like me being able to place just like record something like that. We had to have Brent do the phone call this time because even Diana was like, "Hey, you should call everybody on the list and be like, hey, baby, you want to listen to me tonight?" You know what I mean? And it could be a little awkward. So I was like, Brent's got to handle the first one because it'll actually be like a serious deal and well produced. So if you heard the phone call, you know what I'm talking about. I heard it. Good job. Brent was worried that it wasn't good. It was a good job. If you get a weird, really awkward phone call, it was my idea, and I'm sorry in advance. So I'd like your forgiveness in advance as well, please. Thank you.
We can make a library. We can do 100 of them and just shoot them out. It has it'll save them. It's it could be pretty crazy. We couldn't text today because we had to get approval. We have to get approval to spam text all our friends.
Who'd have thunk in this world, right?
But right here, I just got on my while I was trying to figure out the internet, something popped. It says your campaign has been approved for all cellular providers. Please message yes if you would like to begin this service. So they said 1 to 3 days, and So cool thing about the text, we can link the the YouTube page and all of that stuff. I don't know. We'll try both. The voice thing's kind of cool. So if you are one of our friends, or if somebody's jabbering with you here tonight and they tell you, just give me 1 second, and then I'll turn it back over to Patrick. If you got a phone call from Oklahoma,
Is that where the area code was from?
that was Patrick and I. Yeah.
I just saw it said potential spam 405 area code, and I was like, that's potentially my buddy Brent, so I'm picking up.
405-548-2251. So everybody,
is it always going to be that same number?
Always going to be that. Yeah, I can choose. We can get really creepy. I can choose between like 8. So
Nice.
if you have that number, save it as Pit Stop Podcast, because obviously we'll do some of that stuff for our live shows. I'm going to Vegas in November. We'll do some of those. So if we're going to be hanging out with, DJ Hamilton or Casey Tillman or some of our local guys, we'll shoot one of those out and say, hey, jump on here in 10 minutes with Patrick and I, and we'll be in Vegas, and we'll be rocking and rolling with these guys.
Yeah, and also like I'm getting ideas like right now, like off-season ideas. Like you might get a Merry Christmas phone call from me recording.
Mm-hmm.
Like you never know. So we're gonna have fun with it.
So Russell Hills is on there. Russell, did you get a phone call? I remember typing. Okay, 148 people are the ones that I chose just off the bat.
Sweet.
I thought I could like copy and paste. No.
You had to hand type 148 phone numbers?
I had to hand type them all in. So there was like 6 or 7 that said could not be reached, probably because I typed the wrong number in. So there's probably somebody out there going, what the heck? Who is this guy? Jeremy tells you that we should all just call him and say good night.
See, these are great ideas.
Patrick and I are going to jail. Just letting you guys know before this is. And one of our dear friends sponsored that service. So if we go to jail, then we will release his name so that you guys can get bail money from him for us. No, we'll be nice, right? We'll play nice.
Yeah, as nice as we can. Yes, maybe.
Shane Prince, if you message us your regular phone number, you won't get a text, but you'll still get a nice, pretty message. So if you missed the call, because I sent it to my son and my daughters and everybody, because I thought first I was just going to send it to the people I thought I'm not going to make mad, and then next thing I know, I sent it to 147 people, which means about 141 of them are probably like, "What the heck?" So, but if something you don't want, let us know, right? I mean, we just want to kind of shoot some ideas. We grew so fast at the beginning, and now we're kind of stale. We want to try to get people on board. Can't get Shane off of there. There we go.
So share our stuff, and then if any of your friends, family, coworkers, whoever interested in it, let them know they can message us their phone number, get them on the list.
Yes.
And they can get the reminders as well. And like Brent said, it's very good because we can send the text out, hey, show's going to be tonight. Hope to see you there. Here's the link, and you just one tap, boom, and you're right there.
Yeah, I did it. I did all those, even I recorded it at work.
Oh, that was good.
I found the best recording studio because I was sitting in my office, which is a trailer. It's kind of echoey. So I got in that's where we recorded the calls from today. That has some good acoustics. We could sing in that thing.
I would have thought you were at home with your microphones and everything.
No, I shut the windows. I did use our mini fuzzy mic. I did do that. So
the Dozer Studio.
Yeah, but yeah, it worked really good. So
yeah,
if you ever want to record an album, let me know. You can sit by me all day long.
You can rent out the booth.
Rent out the booth. So yeah, so let us know. Yes, you're all going to get a text message next week too. If you didn't get anything, that means I don't have your number in my phone. So just message us if you want to be a part of it. Little reminder, kind of like our rainouts from Magic and Twin. You get the little text messages if we're raining out. That's really all it is. We're not going to overuse it. So,
no.
I mean, between Patrick's Dr. Pepper and my Pepsi, there aren't going to be many drunk nights. We're going to be just weird texting all 180 of our friends. I think you guys are safe. Joshua Cuff hanging out with us. So yeah, and if you don't want us to be texting you and calling you, then all you need to do is subscribe to the YouTube page, share it with all your friends and family, and make sure they all do it too, and then we won't bother you anymore, right?
Right. It's that easy.
So we got that off. I was nervous. I'm like, I'm a whiner. I'm like, I don't want to bother anybody. But
yeah, Brent's just scared about bothering people that have already asked to be part of the service. You know what I mean? So yeah, Brent just cares. He's got a big heart. I call him BHB. It's Big Heart Brent. I just want to say shout out to the folks at Race to End Bullying. They sponsored this podcast. That's why you see their logo at the top of my man cave right now. I do have the man cave banner right here with our logo on it. That was made by the folks at Overturf Photography, also one of our sponsors. Thank you to those guys because they made cool stuff like this banner. Also made this metal image of the #1 sprint car driven by Natalie Waters, who's also part of Race to End Bullying. Another person who's part of Race to End Bullying, Mr. John Waters. Fun fact of the day, John Waters, if you look at a picture from not too long ago, John Waters might remind you, he might be a striking image of someone else you see in my man cave, whose name is Dale. If you saw John, and you see a picture of John and his killer mustache, you could see, you might be like, those guys could be cousins. He's like Dale's redheaded cousin, you know?
His redheaded cousin.
Yeah. And John Waters, also a race car driver. I mean, he's been crew chief for Natalie for a while, but he's been behind the wheel plenty of times himself. And I saw some pictures. Oh, I saw a good picture of him earlier today in a midget car. Let me see if I can pull that up again. Had a good old nickname on the side of it for him. That being said, it is Mr. John Waters' birthday today. Happy birthday, John.
21 never looked so handsome.
The guy just works. Like, that's all he does. He's always working. And I don't know how he has that much energy. So I don't know if it's like some kind of caffeine trick that he's got going on or what. But the dude works. And he could probably outwork 4 people half his age, you know? Oh, look, here's a picture of him. Johnny Bravo. Look at this. Oh, Johnny Bravo. Look at that. And you can see this today. Yeah, you can see the stash hiding behind that helmet too.
It's
that
there.
Handsome devil.
It is
Cherry posted some. And there's just pictures of him at the racetrack with Natalie. And that's years ago. Natalie's like a tiny little kid.
Yep.
Pictures of having fun with the family. Pictures of him racing cars with friends. Working on cars, little Mardi Gras picture. I'm not going to show that. I don't know if he wants that to be put out for the world.
If it's on Facebook, it's free game.
Look at these two. Look at them two little lovebirds. Look at that. If that's not cute, nothing is. Right there.
That's like a clothing ad. You know, the perfect little people in their cute little clothes.
Yeah, I mean it's photogenic. Hunting deer. Right? They're always. It's like John's always doing something.
He'll race you, he'll hug you, or he'll shoot you. Which one do you want?
Like when you think about, and I've only known him like around the racetrack, right? But like I see these pictures and stuff, and John is that guy who, for his people, he will show up every time. Him and Sherry, right? That's just who they are, and that's part of the reason why we love them. Is they make you feel like family and they show up for their family, and they've made us feel like family and they've showed up for us, you know? So
yeah, we 1,000,000% would not be here without them and Mary and Jerry with Overturf. Lots of people helping us out, but between those 4 people, shoot, we'd be talking to each other on the phone, wishing somebody was watching. We would be literally calling 136 people just so we'd have somebody to talk to.
Hey, you want to talk? Hey, you got a minute?
What are you doing? Riley, Robert was in Canada. The car that he's working on won. Willie Ginn, sprint car winner in Canada. I won't see you in Twin next weekend, Riley. Patrick will. I'll be in Twin August 15th and 16th for the Magic Valley Motorsports Hall of Fame induction and the Northwest Super Late Model main event. Well, it will be a main event, 150. So yeah, no Riley sorry, Riley, I hate to break your heart, but you're going to just be stuck with Patrick and give him an extra hug for me.
I'm surprised he got in to Canada. I'm surprised they let him. I don't know if he was hiding somewhere in a trailer.
We questioned letting him into Meridian.
And that's what I'm talking about, right? This man crossed an international border, A, and B, I'm surprised he didn't do something to get in trouble to get thrown into clink somewhere up there in the old Maple Leaf territory, you know?
Yeah, he probably got a Maple Leaf tramp stamp tattooed above his butt crack. Sorry, Riley. Sorry.
They're
But it was
probably weird up there. Like they're probably like they like the ketchup flavored potato chips like he does, and they're like, he's okay. He can do what he wants. He's okay.
he's okay. Yeah, that's disgusting, isn't
He's
it?
okay, eh? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get it. That's Riley. He's a ketchup guy.
But we do want to see that Maple Leaf tramp stamp, Riley.
Yeah, well,
No,
let's
we
see your
don't want to
tats.
see it. Actually, there's not many of us that do want to see it, but we'll just take your word for it. Look at that. That's one way to silence Riley, Robert. Normally
just-
he'd be
we're just
snapping right back at us.
We're just bashing Riley.
We love him.
He's a
such
good dude.
He's such a sweet kid.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yeah. So yeah, that was cool. Willie Ginn representing Idaho in grip suspension. Won a sprint car race at Saratoga.
Repping
He was
well.
racing
Yeah.
with Ron Larson and Aaron Willison and all of those guys. Riley.
Yeah.
Look at Riley.
Goodbye.
Don't you leave, Riley.
Riley's too cute. But Willie Ginn, a couple things that come to my mind about that kid. That car looks so cool. I love the red. Like it looks badass. And when you're racing with the likes of just those names, a couple names you threw out right there off the top of the bat, you're winning against some fast drivers. So that's good.
Jeff Montgomery. I mean, these are guys that are going to be going, these are guys that went to Colorado and kicked butt. These are guys that are going to go to Vegas and kick butt. And those are guys that are going to be, at the Pink Lady Classic. They're all going to want to kick some butt. So, what do they do? Sam says they do gravy on French fries in Canada. Gross. Ew. I do ketchup on fries.
Yeah, ketchup
but not
on fries.
On a potato chip, Riley. Okay. Potato. But gravy?
Gravy on fries?
Why? I don't even eat gravy.
They got like too big of a thing. I don't eat gravy on gravy. I think there must be there's too high of a tariff on fry sauce or something,
Some Canadian thing. Gravy on fries. Yuck. Anyway, tell us what you guys are doing. Tell us what we've got some racing coming up this weekend. Tell us how the races went last weekend. Looks like next weekend you're getting ketchup flavored potato chips courtesy of Riley Robert. So
no.
Riley, do you really eat those, or was that just a joke? Do they really make them? I guess I've never even looked in like.
Oh, they make them. Yeah.
Do they really?
Yeah. But I ain't looking for them.
No. You tell me how they taste when he brings them down to you. Boy, I wished I was going to be there.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Not really. But yeah, you guys interact with us. Tell us what's going on. Tell us what you want to talk about. Tell us who you want to talk about. You can just comment in. Heck, we can throw you on the show. Fries, whipped cream on fresh strawberry pie.
Wait, whipped cream on fresh strawberry pie is good. Leave the fries out. What is this?
What are we talking about? Yeah, I'm sure Dan was not impressed. I've eaten with Dan, but yeah.
Dan knows good. He knows good eats too.
This one scares me. So like you would go into like Sherry's and order a piece of strawberry pie, and then James is going to throw some French fries in the middle of it.
You're going to end up on a serial killer podcast. You do stuff like that's not. Ugh.
Yeah, that's not good. He had 5 single chips.
They've been in the toter, so they're obviously not that good.
Yeah,
Ugh.
what's wrong there, Mr. Ketchup Chip guy?
Yeah.
Maybe Riley's getting ready for a bodybuilding competition and had to cut down on the carbs and stuff.
Yeah.
I've heard he's going to do like Mr. Universe or something.
Oh. Or Mr. 208, something like that.
Mr. 208. Yeah. Maybe not.
He
Anyway.
can do it.
Idaho Joe's strawberry pie is what it's called, with French fries in it.
I don't know, man.
Me either.
Don't ruin a good thing,
Yeah. No, that's not good. Hey, I did want to bring up one thing that I forgot to bring up last weekend, but I wanted to, and I forgot until we turned the show off.
Oh,
And
yes.
I'll let you have it. I want to do a big shout out to our good buddy
What?
And just having a Brent already mind blank, and now the guy's going to kill me. Oh, Cameron Edwards.
There you go.
Cameron went down. Sorry, Cameron. Cameron is the race director at the Motorplex, the Mill.
Yeah.
Been around go karts and the family. They're a racing family.
Okay.
Cameron made some leaps and bounds. Last time I was down there in Twin with you, he ran a Hornet, courtesy of Nick Durbin.
Okay.
And first time he'd been at Magic Valley Speedway on the track or even on the property for a long time. It means a lot to Cameron and his family, and I just wanted to tell you that we're proud of you, Cameron, and we hope to see you at all these racetracks, from here on out. Sometimes life throws you curveballs, and it takes us all everybody deals with it differently, and Cameron dealt with it by finally being able to get in that car and tackle that racetrack. He didn't lose any positions. He finished right where he started. So just a shout out to Cameron. I love the guy and the family, his wife and his kids, and it's just it was a really cool deal to see him down there. I was headed out that night, stopped and chatted with him for a little bit, and then I wanted to talk about him last week, but we had Jeremy talking sprint cars. So yeah. So congrats, Cameron, Beth, and the family. We'll see him at a racetrack soon. Actually, I saw him out at Snake River Carters on Sunday. So.
All right on. Yeah, shout out Cameron. Good job, man.
So 4 more quick comments, and I'll turn it over to you. Riley Robert was what happened at the tracks last weekend? Well, Riley, if you quit talking about ketchup chips, I'm sure Patrick was just about to get to it, Mr. America. You think I scared him? I think we both scared him. Your look.
I wish I could scare you.
Yeah. Thank you, Troy. Troy Palmer likes our text and voice reminder. Thank you, Troy. So there's one that we didn't.
Troy was part of the deal this past weekend. Helped make the races happen. Heard some extra money was in the pot due to those guys. So
yeah, and he is also jumping up here on June 19th. Didn't even have the mini stocks on the schedule, and Troy and I believe Ferguson is stepping up in there. So mini stock drivers, get your butts to Meridian Speedway this Saturday. You're not on the schedule, but Adam's going to put you on the schedule. All you got to do is show up.
Show up and roll.
Show up and roll. Troy Palmer's taking care of all the good stuff. So
good people, the Palmers.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you got?
I want to talk a little bit about about Twin. So we did big wheel races, pretty cool. The kids on big wheels, it's always a good time. We actually did some like an adult race on the big wheels too. We might need to replace some big wheels.
Yeah,
I hope that's in the budget for next year because some of them, because I think Adam purposely picked people who have had more than 2 adult beverages.
I heard there was an alcohol limit when I was watching it this morning.
He's like, if you had 0 to 2, you're out. But 2 and up, you're in. So that might explain some things. Also, so we had Pepsi Sprint Cars, 8 entries. It's okay. We hope for more, but it was great. But these young kids, so you got like Riley Rogers, AJ Lutmer, getting first main event win. The kid was stoked. I didn't realize it was his first main in the Pepsi Sprint win in the moment, right? But you could see the dude was fired up. How could you not be fired up? You just got a main event win. I just didn't realize. I wish somebody would have told me in the moment, hey, that was his first. Unfortunately, him and Riley Rogers got together. There was a little thing, you know what I mean? Accidental stuff. So Riley didn't finish the main. But Nate Little was there, and he, and so, Nate's a very good driver too. So it was a good race for AJ Lutmer. Like, he worked hard for it. He earned it. He got it. So like, it was so cool to see the Lutmers. And if you know anything about the Lutmers, you know that they do so much for the racing world. AJ's a great kid, and he's been brought up by some great folks. So it was cool to see the family there, how everybody's stoked. It's fun for me because I feel like I'm a certain part of that moment, right? Even though I do the interview and I step back, but I always turn around to watch the family come in and kind of have them share that moment. It's really cool to be that close to those moments. And that might seem creepy, but that's just something that I like. Snake River Legends, 19 entries. I believe we had 18 show for the main. So That was awesome. And we tried to show the Overturf Photography rapid race replay
Yes.
before this. Kind of didn't work out. Go to our YouTube page. You can see that race. So Brent pulled it from the stream, cut it. It's on our YouTube page. Good race. 18 legend cars, man. It was so cool. The sound was so loud. I loved it. And I believe you'll hear me say it like, man, I can barely hear. These cars are so loud. It was such a fun race. And I've actually, our youngest, our 2-year-old Bo, wasn't able to make it to the races. He's already watched that race twice on the Speedcast replay. He's a daddy. Show me race cars on the racetrack, and so we've pulled it up. He's watched it twice already. It was a good race. TJ Monroe. I mean, I see why they call him the Torch. That guy, fast racer. But so many cars, and I want to see some of the perspectives because we had some action. So in qualifying, Phipps was like 400ths off track record time, like super close, running so good. Had a little bit of issue, got spun around or something in the main, so his finishing position wasn't really reflective of his day. You know, he ran super well. His boy won the Bandolero race. So that was good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep all my thoughts here together. Austin Murphy, though. Austin Murphy, he's been on the show. He's a friend of the Pit Stop podcast. He's always got 3 or 4 GoPros on in his vehicle, and I want to see some of that footage because there was a point where turn 2, something happened. He spun around. I thought he was in. I don't know if there was contact made or if he just spun trying to avoid stuff when Phipps went around. And so like I want to contact, see if we can reach out to him, see if we can get his perspective on that. But there was so many cars, so much action happening. I believe at one point they were 3 and 4 wide on the backstretch. It was just so much fun for me to see. And then we had little rookie Ace Bowen. Now, Ace Bowen, I believe the rule is, and I think I saw his parents posting about it earlier today, was you're cleared of your rookie status after 3 races. And that was his second, I believe, right? So 1 more, and then he'll be able to, and there's certain rules that go with that. I don't understand it all, but I know it has to do maybe from qualifying. You start at the back if you're a rookie.
Yes. Always start at the back.
So he'll be able to not do that anymore, right? Obviously he'll be able to, when he qualifies, he'll be in the order just like everybody else.
Yeah. He'll start in his position.
So from starting from the back, he made it up to 4th. And this is his second race, right? And he ended up, something happened. He ended up into the wall, ended his night. I believe he's okay, which is great. But I mean, kid got up to 4th of 18 cars, and you have some heavy hitter legend drivers in that group. It's crazy for me seeing this next generation. You know, it's that makes me feel old, but like I'm super excited at the same time seeing, because I remember at RMR watching his dad race, and he seemed like a baby. You know,
he probably was.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably 6 or 7 years old, right, at the time, and they're talking quarter midgets and that, and he's been doing racing ever since. It's just kind of crazy, but the kid is good, and he's gonna get better and better. So watch out for that name, number 9 car, Ace Bowen. Good kid. And it was just a race that I was super stoked for. I've been saying it's the year of the legends. Loved it. Great race.
You're going to have like 3 times that many later this month.
I mean, we've got events coming up, right? Where it's like, I don't even know if we're going to have enough room in the pits.
Is it August? Whenever your Skunk Cup is down there, Skunk Cup Friday, you could have 50 or 60 of those in the pit.
August 22nd.
Yes.
So that's, August 22nd is Skunk Cup night 1. And like you said, 50? That's going to be,
50 legends, maybe.
It's going to be legend heavy. And if you haven't seen a legend race, please come out. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. It's going to be great. We had street stocks. We only had a handful of those. But your usual heavy hitters, Ron McClymans, Mitch Pearson doing battle. Ron came away with the win. Low key, Ron was a little mad though because for their main they had to wait while we were doing the big wheel races, and it was a really hot day outside, so they were kind of like chilling in the staging lanes for an extended period of time. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I mean, it's not like we were lollygagging; we were trying. And he said that they brought the racers some waters while they're in the car, but
Yeah.
he was
Part of the show.
he was happy to step outside of his vehicle after the win.
There
You
he
know,
was.
mini stocks, 15 entries there, solid field, great to watch. You know, you got the Palmers coming out, and Drew Crenshaw came away with the main event win there to cap the night off. But it's just cool.
Prelude to the dream.
Prelude to the dream, and that was the big deal, right? So like I said, Troy Palmer and crew and his family and his wife, I believe, right? So they're putting money up, extra money for the event, and everybody's running the rules package, getting ready for the dream race in Modesto, right? And so we had, I mean, they gave me a packet of information. I couldn't read it all. I felt bad, but they were ready with information for me, everything I could handle. But shout out to the Palmers for helping make that, just kicking it up a notch. You know what I mean? It was already like going to be a great event, and everybody was looking forward to it. And then they just take it next level.
Yeah.
Then
Bob
we had-
Copley, I think Ryan Bailey was hanging out in the booth. I saw him videoing.
Yeah,
some
he
stuff.
was.
All those guys have encompassed and put on a heck of an event, heck of a show going down there later this summer.
Yeah, Thunderdogs. You know, we always just goof with the Thunderdogs. Had a good time there, and Bandoleros. So it was a great night. I had a good time. It kind of sucks that, you know, we have 2 weeks off, right? Our next race is the 26th down there at Magic Valley Speedway. That being said, I kind of like needed the break for the fact that if you know, I mean, my minivan's been in the shop. We just got it back. So I've been trying to I've got it back. I've been shaking it down. Diana asked me to the wife asked me to drive it to work today because she was still a little nervous about it. She's like, hey, can you just make sure, you know what I mean? So
take one for the team, right? You walk instead of her.
Yeah, well, me driving it to work, right? I only had to go about 4 minutes away to work, and she was going somewhere today that was about half an hour. She didn't want to get stuck half an hour. You know, if someone's going to get stuck, it's going to be me and within walking distance.
Right.
But it's all good. So we got it back. So for the next race, we can bring the whole family up. We got the minivan. Actually, talking to a coworker today, he was thinking, we were throwing out the idea of maybe Cummins swapping out the minivan. So it's, you know, I got a Dodge minivan. It'd be pretty cool if we could put a Cummins engine in that bad boy. I don't know if it'd fit though.
You can make some room.
We could free up some space in the old minivan.
Make it a rear engine, and then you can start putting the kids in the front. Move the bigger kids towards the front. Keep the little ones in the middle.
Yeah, that'd be something.
Break a record making it to Twin Falls next time.
Oh man, that'd be great. So talk to us about Meridian.
Yeah, Meridian. What are these guys saying? Oh, Madera. You said Modesto, but the race is in Madera.
Madera, my bad.
So now should we tell Troy Palmer he spelled it wrong?
Well,
I don't
depends
know
on what you're trying to say, because that might be the wrong spelling for the city in California, but that's actually the correct spelling for the word wood in Portuguese, Madeira. Small fact of the day. Yeah.
100% that's what Troy meant.
Yeah, I just figured he was trying to type to Portuguese.
Yeah. Troy is a man of many languages and many personalities. Jeremy Anders, our guest last week. We're going to talk a little bit about what happened up there at Wenatchee too after we cover some Meridian stuff. Sounds like Dale Bollinger was down there in Morgan Trammell's 69 car. So Dale did a good job. Dale
did a
freshly
good job.
home from Kosovo, protecting our country. He's only been home for a couple of weeks. So
okay, so I was wondering, because I saw the name and I was just like, I'm going to announce the name, but I thought that guy was out of country.
He was. He just got back. I'm going to blow it, but I want to say a month ago. So he did. He spent he did his deployment.
Yeah, because I remember last time he raced, we were talking about him there, like, hey, this guy's going out of country. Yeah.
About this time last year. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Dale did, and Dale is home, and he's been doing some racing.
Thanks, Dale.
Yeah, we appreciate that. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got all kinds of banners running here. There we go. Sorry. Meridian. First, so Black Canyon Raceway, Outlaw Kart Racing, race 7 of 11. That tells you how far we're blowing through this season. We're down to the final 4 or 5. I remember the first or second one. Andy Richardson and the crew had a good turnout. It's that time of year when it's 100 and some degrees, and then you go to the desert of Emmett, and then the wind blows a nice 130-degree breeze for you, just to make it. You see the flags blowing, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be so much cooler. It wasn't, but the racing was awesome.
It wasn't.
No, because you go with it's a dirt track, right? So you got to keep it moist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guys worked the track, they worked the heck out of it, did a great job, and then the heat and the wind just like dried it out like somebody was holding a blow dryer to it. And then they watered it again, and then the wind kind of stopped. So then all of a sudden we had a soupy mess because we were really expecting the wind to blow through. But shout out to the parents, the crews, and the staff there at Black Canyon Raceway. They got it in racing shape. We had some great racing there. Ventured out to Snake River Carters, Glen Morgan Speedway. That's flat carts on a road course.
Sweet.
Terry Hassan was out there, so a few of us went out, and DJ Everett, one of our partner announcers, his son was racing, so we went out there and watched them Sunday. That was pretty cool. So Meridian Speedway, man, it is like the dog days of summer. It's hot, but and I'll admit, when I got there early because Adam and the crew were down with you. Colton was up in Wenatchee. A lot of the other officials had planned a rafting trip, so we were pretty short-handed at Meridian. Dirk and I were walking through, and it at first you're like, oh my gosh, there's nobody here. It's like cars are rolling in, but they trickled in late. The car counts actually ended up being pretty decent. Kyle Latham swept the double mains for our NASCAR Bud Mods. So Kyle making a little mid to late season run at that NASCAR championship. He's still got to chase down Brendan Fries and these guys. Great modified racing. We had a couple of dings and dents and rubbing paint, but nothing too bad. We do want some well wishes, mostly for their cars. Mike Davis, the 57, and Chuck Youngblood, the 81, had a pretty gnarly, scary wreck all the way up into the chain link fence on the front stretch. Tore the cars up. I know the guys were out there today doing some fence repair, but other than that, no harm, no foul, just some crashed up sheet metal. So hopefully those two guys can get them back together and running. Joe Daly had a pretty good run. He's been working on his car, trying to get it back out. Still fighting some overheating issues. It was the Rotor Rooter twin 35s. Yeah, it really wasn't a stinky race. Neither one of them were. They were really,
Rotor Rooter saved the day.
Yes, they did. They just kept everything like spiraling until it went
right everything running.
The drain. I don't know. I was thinking of something to see how to that. Yeah, we should try and move on. And then our local Toyota dealers helping us out. But yeah, so Kyle Latham, man, Mr. Excitement is what he goes by, and as the season wears on, I've always loved Kyle. I know he hasn't always loved me, but we've always loved each other. He's a great guy, fiery. This year he is just so content, and I just think he's got his eyes on the prize. And we need to get him on here later this year because he's just focused. He's I think he's chasing a championship, and it's really cool to see these guys like, you know what? All these other 20 guys can do whatever they want. I'm going to work my way to the front consistently and, do our best to win a championship. So Kyle is definitely moving in that direction. We had NASCAR trucks, double mains, twin. Well, they were 25s, but we'll still call them 35s with Rotor Rooter. The outlaw Jesse James Lawson, bang, bang, took them both.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to help him a lot in those NASCAR truck points as we roll towards the end of the season. Tanner Wong, though, Tanner is doing really well in that 48 at Meridian. He's got a couple of wins. Really want to get those guys down to twin when the trucks go down there. Neil Boyle, Neil and Tanner were literally nose to tail. And I was talking to Tyler today in the office, and there was like the ever so slightest of a rub. Tyler said he didn't even see like the fiberglass bend. Neil was in first. Tanner's in second. Just enough to get the air off. Spins Neil. So, of course, Tanner has to go to the back as well. And in that race, Jesse was like, well, I didn't really earn this one. They kind of gave it to me, but you're gonna take it, right? Win's a win. 2 wins in one night is even better.
Yeah.
Guess who won the Zamp NASCAR late model race?
Who?
Andrew Palmer.
Ah,
Always.
the
winning.
Ginger Ninja.
Yeah. So Andrew wins that one. Nat Attack Crew's on board. Hey, guys.
So now,
Welcome in. So Andrew Palmer. Now the goal of those Zamp NASCAR late models, somebody needs to beat him. You know, you got to figure it out because the kid just practices. He's got dad and grandpa thrashing on that thing. I don't think Andrew needs to do a dang thing. I just think the competition needs to figure it out.
yeah, he's proven himself to be Mr. Consistent, and he's a clean racer too. So, you know, somebody like that, it's only a matter of time before they're gonna start stacking wins. So everybody else, I guess, like Brent said, competition's gonna have to figure it out now, and you're gonna have to start logging some hours at the track.
Yeah, Thursday nights. Andrew's there with everything he drives. So if you guys want to keep up with that kid, and I was even talking to Neil Latham and some of these guys before the races. He's like, they're dialed. That's it. They are dialed in with what they got.
Mm-hmm.
And now you just have to take what you've got and figure out how to dial it in that good.
Yeah.
And I know they're going to get there. I know that come, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, they're going to be right on Andrew's tail. But with Larry and Lance turning wrenches on that thing, they're probably going to turn the wrench just a little bit more. So Andrew is doing a good job. He'll be out for double duty tonight or this weekend. Mikey Trammell and Callie Weller put on a heck of a show in the Trammell Construction Stingers. Mikey Trammell wins it. So good job to Michael. Hornets. They left Dirk and I in charge. So we thought we'd do something crazy. I mean, it's just what you get. Dirk came up with this one, and it worked really well. There's a couple tweaks we'd like to do to it, but the podium shuffle.
Huh?
So at Meridian, where you guys have the shortcut and the little circle track in the middle,
mm-hmm.
Of course, we have our chicanes, which just kind of take a dip out of the infield.
Yeah.
So Dirk said he was thinking while he was sleeping the night before, which I think he was probably awake. Podium shuffle. Top 3 had to take the back chicane, which then you're thinking the rest of the field is going to pass them. And it did. It shuffled it up a little bit. The cool thing was the guys and gals like Tommy Herod, Alana Trammell, they were in the top 3. They'd go through the chicane, and 85% of the time they came back out in the top 3. They didn't even let the field go around them. So anyway, kind of cool. Didn't tear anything up. Added a little extra fun, trying to get some of those drivers there at the back usually to get a chance to bob and weave their way up there and race with the leaders. And it did. There was some guys that, just aren't running up front usually. And we got them up there. They were doing that. So
that's good.
Lots of fun at Wenatchee Valley Speedway. Jeremy's on, I know. If you go check out their Facebook page and stuff, super mods, sprint cars. Man, what a sight. Jim Burgess wins the sprint car race after the 5 machine of Jimmy White was leading, Patrick. The Daffodil Special, the beautiful yellow car. We talked to Jimmy. If you go on our YouTube page, you'll see when we talked to Jimmy during Diamond Cup. Down the backstretch, coming for the checkers, throttle sticks, drives it into the wall, ends up on his side. Good news, Jimmy's okay. One of our Canadian friends. Jimmy's okay. Jim Burgess, Fresno, California, takes the win. I don't know if you saw on social media. So Burgess's trailer didn't work. And when we were talking to Jeremy too, so he loaded 3 super modifieds on a flatbed tractor trailer. Gets up there. They unhook, Jeremy had them all hooked up with somebody to unload them with forklifts or whatever. He goes and wins the sprint car or the super mod main and loads it back up and drives back to California. So
that's Burgess. That's all you can say. That's Burgess. He's like, just wrap them in some bubble wrap, throw them on the flatbed. Let's go.
Off they go. So
we're going to race.
So yeah, so great night. Northwest Racing was in force between Twin Falls, Meridian, Black Canyon, Snake River, Wenatchee. I know there's some big go-kart races. There's all kinds of stuff.
Did you see the clip of the crash? The yellow car.
Jimmy White?
Jimmy White. Did you see? I saw a clip on, I believe, Facebook earlier, and I didn't, it took me a second before I was like, oh my gosh, this is where that happened. Because it was scary because, you see it go sideways, and it was right next to, like, someone recording right next to the fence.
And that throttle was stuck.
You hear it.
so loud.
Yeah, you hear it kick up, and I was like, "Oh boy!" And then it stopped. I'm like, "Thank goodness!" And then I see a flame in the car. I'm like, and the video cut, but I was just like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah.
Like anxiety.
And Jeremy can tell us, but yeah, and I saw a lot of. He's okay. He was out and okay. Jimmy Volts had a pretty good hit. They did take him to the hospital, but I also saw that he is recovering. So it's racing, little things like that. We know the dangers, but the best thing is we all, walk away. Some of us walk away quicker than others, but in the end, they're all going to walk away. And that's cool.
Yeah. We want everybody to be safe.
Weekend off at Twin Falls was the weekend off at Meridian. We were going to have a rodeo at Meridian Speedway, and they canceled.
Oh.
So it was a great night that we figured we had a rain out already. We were going to do a little bit of schedule adjustment for the Big Legends show on the Saturday after when you guys are running Skunk Cup Championship, we're going to be running that Big Legends show at Meridian. It's Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday at Emmett. So Adam and Colton and Brent threw a bonus night this Saturday night, July 19th. It is Enduro night at the races. You know, Gut and Go Enduro on the 4th of July down there? We're doing it up here.
Yes.
Saturday night. So if you and it's not too late. If you're out there and you're wondering what it is or you want to do it, get on board, call the track, look it up online. It is exactly what it said. Get your car out of the garage, roll the windows down, put your seatbelt on, and come racing with us. We're going to jump the Idaho CDL Training Street Stocks. Stingers might be back. The mini stocks, sounds like Troy Palmer and the crew. And Troy said that it was just him and Tyler. I was in the office today, Troy. Michael Caps said he was going to get his car ready. So I think we'll have 5 or 6 mini stocks out there.
Sweet.
Mid-season points battle. Pepsi sprint cars will be up at Meridian this weekend. So we're going to be limited. We got a few people on vacation because it was a week off, but we will be live on speedcast.tv. We're bringing in the B team. We got all sorts of. Tiffany's going to be on the music. We're going to throw Chrissy on the production. I'm going to announce. We might have to throw Chrissy out on the camera. Chuck's going to be in turn 4. I might have to produce while I'm announcing, but whatever it's going to be, we want you guys to have an opportunity to watch it. The folks that purchased that year-long subscription, we want to make sure you get your money's worth.
Yep. I'll be watching from Salt Lake. I think we got to head down to Salt Lake, but I'll be watching.
Don't critique us too much.
No, dude, I love it. And the kids love watching it too. That's the good thing. I just put on, I just say, especially like, Bo, you want to watch race cars? He's like, yep, race cars at the racetrack. I said, let's pull it up, buddy. Can I give a shout out real quick? Nat Attack, Natalie Waters. She popped on the show.
Mm-hmm.
New gig for Natalie Waters I saw this past week was made official, I guess, on the Facebook. New marketing director of the Salt Lake Valley Quarter Midget Association. If you don't know racing, that's a cool thing. Salt Lake Valley, the Valley of the Great Salt Lake, there's an association of race cars called Quarter Midgets, aka the little kids, the young ones, the future of racing. Mm-hmm. So, and Natalie's been going to school all while being a race car driver and hopscotch in the country, going to different races, and she's been making it happen. So she's somehow making college happen at the same time, studying marketing, and so she's their new marketing director. Going to do a great job. She's done some internships, I believe, right, with some other events and things. So, see, there you go. She said it's so exciting. She deserves that spot. She's going to do great with it. So, if you want to just go, they have a Facebook page, Salt Lake Valley Quarter Midget Association. Follow that, and it's something that you might actually find pretty dang cool to see these youngsters and what they do for racing. And you can see this is how a lot of the race car drivers, things get started for them there. Like Natalie, that's where it starts when you're a youngster, a little quarter midget going or karts, things like that. And you work, you're testing out different cars. Now Natalie's in a wing sprint car. You got other people who, started and then they go to the modifieds, or you see them in a late model or whatever. And super cool, but it's the next generation. So we got to support them so that we can have race car drivers to cheer for in the future. So, Kaylin, big shout out to John Waters. Happy birthday. We actually did that at the start of the show because I like John so much. We'll just, it's where Natalie started. See, told you. Go watch the replay. Where are you going to get your kids in the quarter midgets? John, dude, I ain't got a retirement fund I don't got the cash flow. We're going to need about 18,000 sponsors before we can do that, and a good life insurance policy. I don't know, man. My kids in race cars, it scares me to death. It would probably give me a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? I hope not. You know what I'm saying? John, I said you could be this guy's cousin right here. Go back and watch the replay. Start the show. I said, John's this guy's like redhead cousin. Look at that. Two handsome devils. I wish I had one of John Waters right here. I'd hold it up too. And then you guys would be like, yep, I could see it. Google John Waters, a.k.a. Johnny Bravo. And handsome devils, race car drivers. They get married real quick, though, guys like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They get snatched up, you know. Sherry's a smart lady. Duh. You know?
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Happy birthday, John. We love you.
Look at that. Hey, come test it out.
John, I can't do this. I can't, because we had somebody did say that, like, hey, we can let them try mine out once or twice, and my son Tyler was like, Dad, can I? And I'm like, hey, boy, I got microphone budget. I don't got quarter midget budget. You know what I'm saying?
We'll work on him, John. We'll work on him.
Oh man,
because you're not that far away, right?
Dude.
So close. Actually, if you put the kids out like on the roof of the house on a quarter midget night, you might even be able to hear the wind blowing the sounds.
Oh my gosh! Hey, we put the boys in jiu-jitsu, and that is raising my blood pressure enough as is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. So John, when they're in jiu-jitsu, supposedly, I'll swing down from Meridian. We'll pick up Patrick's boys and we'll meet you at the quarter midget track. Tell me when. We won't tell Diana. You just say, hey, I'm taking the boys to jiu-jitsu.
You guys are bad influence.
Yes, we are.
If they can survive, we got to get them through jiu-jitsu lessons, and then we can maybe talk.
Sam says buy a lottery ticket next time you're in Twin.
I need it. I've actually tried a few times on the way home. We stop in some of the towns. I won $50 in Burley once, and I was like, hey.
You're high roller.
Yeah. Well, I try to tell the kids, I'm like, come on, you want to see how this is not a good idea, kids? Come on in. I put $10 down, win 50. They're like, hey, Dad, let's do this every week.
Garden of Eden. Here we go. We know, John. We know. See, John and I are on the same page there. Patrick, we'll make a day. You can be like, man, Bo's not feeling good. I should stay home with Diana. Brent happens to be driving through,
on his way
Snowville, on the way to Ogden area. Brent's going to take the boys to jiu-jitsu, and he's going to take them to lunch and probably dinner and a movie because it could take all day.
But see, the bad thing is then the Quarter Midget Association has a good marketing director that's going to have photos all over Facebook of it. You know what I mean?
And that's when you can blame it on me because what's another woman angry at me? I might as well add your wife to that list. Right? Let's do it. We can make that happen. Yeah, you let me know. John and I are going to talk. We're going to talk. We're going to figure out what day that is.
Kaylin, DM it to us. We want all the pictures of Johnny Bravo.
Yes. You can go on to our Facebook page. Yep, I think that's where she's watching us.
Yeah.
Send it to our messages. Patrick and I can both access those. That might be our new cover photo for the Pit Stop Podcast page.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. What else? You got anything else? Ready for a couple weeks off? I mean, I know we're never ready.
I'm just trying to get everything ready. You know what I mean? Got it for all the Saturday chores that I miss when we're going at the racetrack. Now that we have 2 weeks off, I gotta figure out how to get those all done and stay up on my homework at school. I'm trying to do the big boy college thing too. I'm trying to be like Natalie Waters. I'm trying to follow her example. Yeah. Trying to do that. Got to make it all happen. Get ready so that the next Saturday I take off to go to the racetrack. We'll be set.
Yes. So you guys are back on the 26th, right?
26th, yep.
Yep. So you're the 26th. We're Meridian. We're rolling straight through. We've got the bonus race this weekend. Smoke and Iron Barbecue Night is on the 26th up here. Then that rolls us into August. And this is the month I think we're all excited about, Patrick. So August 2nd at Meridian. Speed Tour Modified, Idaho 208. Plus support divisions. But that's going to be an amazing night. when do you guys go in August? What's your first week in August?
16th.
Oh, okay. So then on August 9th, that's right, because we'll be down there with you. So August 9th, we've got the Dirty Dough, which is a cookie store
Yeah.
just down the road from right here in Cuna. Dirty Dough, Eve of Destruction 17 on August 9th. And then I'm going to load up the Idaho Historical Racing Society trailer that Friday. We're going to head down, and you guys got the big show on August 16th, right?
Yep. Magic Valley Motorsports Hall of Fame. So big event.
That's going to be awesome. I just talked to Randy last night. I'm going to bring down some speakers and some sound. They're going to do a barbecue on the 4th down in the not on the 4th, at 4 down in the hospitality area. So yeah, so the fans and the inductees and then the Northwest Super Late Models return. Magic Valley Speedway. You thought your legends were loud?
No, that's, I mean,
Northwest Super
late models. I mean,
blow your ears off.
Yeah, we're gonna sell some earbuds that night.
So yeah, I think
so that's the 16th. Well, and then the 22nd, 23rd, we go skunk cupping.
Right. So you got the 2-day skunk cup courtesy of Stinker Stores.
Yeah, and that's going to round out our August. I think we're off August 30th, but that's because we have that one. 30th is our break, so then we roll into our Eve of Destruction, September 6th.
September 6th, yeah. So yeah, we'll be with you on the 16th. We're all going to head down there and enjoy that one. Then, like you said, 22nd is Skunk Cup and the Legends Shootout. The Snake River Shootout starts at Twin. I'm going to come home Friday night. We're going to have the legendary race night at Meridian Speedway, which is Legends Shootout night number 2. Then I'm going to go to Emmett at the Motorplex at the Mill on Sunday afternoon for night number 3. So the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Same thing. We'll be doing Shoot Freedom Payments Military Appreciation Night on the 1st. We're all going to come down and hang out with you on the 6th. And then you guys are talking championships, and we're talking 5 more races left after that. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Where did it go? Time flies when you're having fun. But yeah, so I mean, the next time we're at Magic Valley together is going to be in the middle of August. And it feels like it's going to be tomorrow.
Yeah, like we're getting ready for it. And it's just one of those things in life. It's those cliche things, like you said, flies when you're having fun. Some of the days feel like weeks and the weeks feel like days. You know, sometimes it's just kind of crazy.
They do. So yeah. So we chatted about them. We chatted with them. The Raced In Bowling, Nat Attack, and all the crew. Jerry and Mary at Overturf. Mike Soyseth at Performance Signs and Graphics. Scent Savvy. I know Shelby, they'll probably be around for that. Legends deal with the Bandos, Idaho CDL Training. Great people at Western Cargo, and Joe and Heather at Iron Body Fitness. Those are the folks that have helped us out. And one more time, Patrick and I want your phone numbers.
Right, in Patrick? A non-weird way.
Yeah, it's not even creepy. It might sound creepy.
We promise it's
not. There may be a Dr. Pepper infused creepy message later on in the summer.
I'll do my best to not be too weird with it, but you may get a "Hey baby" voicemail once or twice. Once, maybe. Give me one. You forgive me. It might happen. The good thing is you'll get text reminders with a link included, so you can click on it, get a reminder of the show, click on it, pop it right up so you can watch the show, whether you're at home, work, wherever. But we would, if you want to be part of we're going to come up with a cool name for it, the Super Cool Pit Stop Podcast Text Club. But if you want to be in on that, so you can get the text reminders or the phone call reminders, whatever it may be, shoot us a DM and send us your number, and you can be included on that group. So,
yes, Raced In Bowling sponsoring the Bandos for all 3 of those nights coming up.
All 3 of them.
Yeah, the 3-day show. So Twin, Meridian, Emmett. So we will we'll pump that as well. So.
Yeah, again, it's the Race to End Bullying. They sponsor our podcast. And they're doing whatever they can to sponsor everybody else too. Look at it, you know what I mean? So Natalie's helping out with the Quarter Midget Association. That's helping the future racing. They're sponsoring Bando races. That's the future of racing, right? That's one of the classes of the younger drivers. If you haven't seen the Bandoleros, so young kids racing, and that's just what That's what the Race to End Bullying does. They're just helping kids to live better lives, really. And you can go to racetoendbullying.com,
Mm-hmm.
see what they're about, join the cause, and you can find all sorts. Maybe if you want to have a partnership with those guys and gals, you can find. I'm on there because you can right now. I'm on their website, racetoendbullying.com, right now on my phone. You can pull it up on computer, phone, whatever, and learn more about how to join in and donate to the cause if you want to do that. If you feel like that's something that you can do, it's a worthy cause.
Help them out and go see them at the Skunk Cup. That's the next time they're going to be in our area along with all the sprint cars. So yeah, it's time to talk to Skunk Cup people and the Snake River Shootout. We're going to get those folks on. They also want you, when you go on, check out their partnerships. I know they've been putting a lot of links the Race to End Bullying has on some of their their posts and Facebook posts and so forth. So check it out, and we're going to check it out too. They help us. We're going to reach out and try to help them as well. So we'll get that all rolling. So that's it, Patrick. Bonus day. No, I'll take a bonus race day anytime.
Brent always loves him a bonus race because there's some weekends, right, where Brent's like, dude, I don't know what I'm going to do if there's not a race going. And so I'm glad you got a bonus race this weekend.
I got a bonus race. That means from here all the way until I know my social calendar is probably really, really busy, but here all the way until I've got races. Oh, I'm like happy. All the way till October 10th. I'm going to be at a racetrack every weekend. The 17th and 18th, I'm going to be officiating out at Black Canyon Raceway of September. And then we got championship night on the 25th of October. So I'm going to be at a racetrack all the way till the second week of October every week.
Now that's on the Saturdays for the most part. For the most part, it's on Saturdays. So if you're a single lady out there and you're wanting to take Brent Hardy on a date, you're going to have to ask him out on like a Thursday night, perhaps. That's probably when he's going to have a little bit more availability.
Yeah.
He does enjoy romantic dinners. I'm just going to put that out there right now. Mm-hmm. We call him BHB. It's called Big Heart Brent. If you break his, I'll break yours. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about heart. I'll break your arm. So don't do that.
Arm.
Okay.
Patrick's my bodyguard.
Yeah.
If you can show up with some. Oops. Oh, I just spilled them. The bag was open. Tutti Fruities, Pepsi, and girly water. I'm good. And then after I'm all done with that, I got me some Squatch juice to make me look good.
Tutti Fruities and Squatch juice. If you know, you know. That's the way to Brent's heart.
Yeah. So yeah, Saturdays are booked. A couple of Friday night races. And I'm sure the doors are just going to be blowing down for that offer you had there.
We'll find. Don't worry, it'll happen. Don't worry.
We're
going to get you some Thursday. We're going to get you some Thursday nights lined up, and then you're going to text me and be like, "Dude, what the hell did you do?"
Damn it! What are we doing? All right, that's okay. I come with shot glasses too.
Hey, yeah, Pit Stop Podcast shot glasses,
courtesy of Jerry and Mary. This one's actually. These two items are actually just about to be shipped to Ocala, Florida. My son's like, I want some of those. I'm like, all right, I'm going to ship him COD, though, so he can pay for them. He's got a better job than I do.
Nice.
Okay. Well, man, I appreciate it. Enjoy your week off. Like I said, next week we'll get back on here. You may get a call. If anybody, like I said, help us out with that. Great sponsor stepped up. We just want to remind you what we're doing. Text messages next week. But if you get a phone call from Oklahoma, call that number back because it's really cool because you'll hear our voice. my son got it. I like, what happened when you called back? He's like, it was so weird, Dad. I hit the number and it was you. I'm like, okay, money well spent. Thank you very much to our great sponsor.
Yeah, it's not spam. You can save that number as the Pit Stop Podcast.
And we'll send the text messages off the same one with our YouTube link reminder. And if you hate it, just block it because we are at least going to use it for a month. And if we don't have your phone number and you want to see what we're talking about, message us. Don't put it on the comments here because these go away when I shut the show off. But message Patrick or I. Your phone numbers. We'll throw you on the list. I got room for 88 more, and then we can just up the level. We could have up to 2,000 friends that we can call every day at the exact same time.
Yeah, I want to get that up to. I want to get to like the 1,000 level. So you're welcome, John. So let's get more people involved in the show. If you guys don't like what you're hearing us talk about, make suggestions. we're open to them.
Whatever you need. You have 6.5 days to tell us what you want us to talk about next week, and we will do what we want. So for Patrick, his family, me, my Tutti Fruities, my grandson's out here. He's either laughing or screaming. I'm just going to peek out. If it's laughing, I'll go play with him. If it's screaming, it's his mom's problem. And we'll see you guys at Meridian Speedway on the 19th. We'll be back here next Wednesday night.
See you guys.